you guys have been watching, she is one of actually the most popular videos. It was such a great change from her first haircut to her second one. We've cut it again since then because of course she wanted to go shorter, because I told you, right? I'm like, I swear you're gonna want to go shorter. Anyway, and she did. So I wanted to show you guys what we've done with her hair. And we're gonna give her a little bit more bang and just change it a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys because her haircut was it was amazing on her. So we're going to bring the back up here about, I would say, 1/2 inch, just so it's nice and short on her neck. She doesn't want to deal with that. And then of course we stacked it more from her first haircut, which everybody absolutely loved. I loved it. Karen, have you loved it?
I have loved it. I have not regretted it one day. I thought, oh, I might have days where I regret it.
Right.
I have not.
Good. See, no, that's awesome. I love that. In fact, I remember her saying, oh man, I should have done that earlier, yeah. Right?
A long time ago.
It's really fun too. She has some curl and she's been using my curl cream. I mean, hers, you buy it, but the curl cream that I use, and it's really super fun because she can change it up. So she does it curly, one day if she wants, so that's been fun because it's not just one haircut, but you have to do like the same, right? So she's really enjoyed that. And what do you love about the curl cream?
Well, what I like about the curl cream is because it gives it that curl, kind of a defined, but also it's not stiff.
Right, so you don't have the crunchy.
Yes. So it's still soft and it doesn't look
good.
Yeah, but it's nice that it kind of defines the curl a little more.
Yeah, it doesn't go as frizzy.
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited. So I'm just taking this up. I'm starting from the bottom. You can see this angle. And I'm just cutting that. Same thing, I'm pulling this out. Just so she doesn't have to deal with this bottom, and that's what she loved about the cut, is not having to really deal with the back. It just kind of dries down.
Yeah.
And also when you do it curly, then it has that curl, and then it just comes into this bottom, and
yeah, it just kind of blends in.
Yeah. Without having to do it the back.
Right. Yes. Because it's harder to do the back of your hair than you think.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. That's why I think, when people say, oh, you do my hair better, it's just so much easier when your hands are behind somebody's head instead of your own,
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see I pulled this back. Okay, then I'm gonna take this side, same thing. Just gonna take that little corner there just so it can stay tight to her head. And of course, same thing with this side. You're gonna pull it back like I did over there. And it just connects to that top layer. So of course you can, start to see the angle there. Okay, let another section down and hold this out. And you can see that corner right there. You can just take that off. And then take another little section. And if you guys like to section out, each part and like clip it and stuff, you absolutely can. I just have a system that I do now. I guess after cutting 22 years, I don't like clips in my way. I mean, like this, it's out of my way, but it's not each little section, which is fine if you do that. Absolutely fine. Kind of helps you keep track of what you're doing. Okay, so you can see, I pulled that back. What that does is that helps the front be a little bit longer. Okay, same thing here. I'm pulling this back. And the side. Okay, then this top, I'm just gonna take from, you can see that guide point. Just gonna point cut into this. Kind of hold that up at a 90 degree. Same thing, gonna take a little section here. So much easier to get it trimmed, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's why I was excited to show them your haircut again, because I mean, it's pretty much the same, but so much easier even than how we had it before. which is crazy. Like, it's not too big of a change, but it makes it that much easier. Just a little faster, huh?
Yes.
Sometimes when you get to those sides, there's not much to take off. You can see there's just a little bit. Okay, and then same thing with this side, just like I did the other. Just gonna follow that guide point down. Get that connected. Okay. All right, so we have that cut, and you can see how cute that stack is. That, like I say, that makes it so much easier to style. So, okay, so hold this up. Now I'm just gonna come through this area. And I'm gonna hold out here on the sides. Take those few little ends off. Come up this way. So with this haircut, Karen, do you feel like, I don't know, do you feel more ready? What's your favorite thing about having it shorter? Or it's just faster? Like, what do you?
Well, it's faster, and I think I always feel like my hair, once you get up and I do my hair is done for the day. Whereas when I pull it back, sometimes, I'd start out and it looked okay, and then I'd have to pull it back.
Right,
and by the,
okay.
As the day wore on, it just got worse and worse. Whereas I feel like it's up and it's ready all day.
Right, okay, that's
love
awesome.
that.
Awesome to know.
And it's just easier to manage.
That is so true. It really, really is. Like, there's nothing better than easy hair, right?
Yeah.
That always makes us happy. So same thing, you guys. I'm just holding this out, taking the little ends. Because like I say, she comes every, so many weeks, and we trim it up, and then we color, and... Okay, and then she parts to this side. I'm getting hair all over me. That's fine. Okay, and she's wanting to do kind of a side bang, a swoop bang. But she needs it shorter. You can see that that's hanging in her eye. So I'm just gonna come up here and start. In fact, I'm gonna come on this side, you guys, sorry. So I'm gonna start up here, and I'm just gonna just kind of open and shut my shears. Okay, then I'm going to come on this side and make sure the sides are connected here, just so it blends in. Yeah, that is good. Okay, and then Karen, when we're done drying, if we feel like that needs to be shorter, we can do it shorter, but we will try that. And then of course on this side, same thing here. I'm just going to kind of take a little bit right here, just come down the side. Okay, perfect. And then of course, texture, love texture. That's gonna give us, right, every time she's like, hey, don't forget the texture. That's the best part. I'm like, yes, it is. Okay, so I'm just doing this about 1/2 inch out, just through her crown area. And I'm just gonna comb this hair out.
Okay.
Okay, in the root area, we love the root lifter.
Yes.
This is a lifesaver. In fact, Lisa Woodland come in today. She's like, wait, how did I do my hair without the root lifter? Like, yeah, I know. Okay, so tiny bit of blowout cream just through her ends because it protects her ends because I'm going to use the flat iron. Okay, and then 1 squirt of mousse. That mousse gives it a lot of height also.
It does. It really does.
Doesn't it?
And it's not stiff either.
Yeah, see, it is.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up too. I love to hear everybody's insight on all of it. Okay, oh, here it is. Sorry, just looking for my blow dryer. Okay, so I'm gonna go opposite way of where she needs the volume, because I put that root lifter in there. And the root lifter, you know, you can use that the next day, you just have to heat activate it. Okay, so then just dry this down in the back. Okay, same thing up here. You're just gonna want to go like the opposite way that you need that volume. Okay, now for your bang, I'm just going to put it on low. I'm just going to turn you. Is that about where?
Yes.
Just going to turn this on low. Before you blow dry, you know, a bang or anything like that, any of your hair, you want to make sure that it's not sopping wet. You know, you want to make sure you dry it quite a bit before you actually use the brush or anything like that. Now, I'm just going to take this, get this out of the way. Then I'm going to round brush this. And this is a medium size round brush. And if you want just a rounded look, you can just round brush it and leave it. I'm just gonna go over Karen's a tiny bit. I'm not gonna make it way straight, but just straighten it out a tiny little bit. And Karen, she's a workaholic, so she needs easy hair.
Yes.
When she goes from her one to the next, she's just always moving. We was teasing earlier about how she couldn't have an inside job or a sitting job. She would be nuts.
So crazy.
That's a good thing though. That is a good thing. Okay, same thing, just the medium brush. Now the more volume, if you want more volume, you come straight up with your brush. And you can hold it for a second while it dries after the heat's been on it, and then it'll just be really full. So straight up like this, and you can see if you hold it for a second, let it dry, or cool down, and you let it go, and it just poofs out. All my noises I make. I'm nuts. I love it. Okay. So, same thing here. I'm just coming out on the ends. Last little bit, just this top area. Pull straight up. Oh. Get my other brush. And I love the round brush that has the metal inside. It heats it up just enough. They're really, really nice. Okay. Now, same thing. I'm just kind of making that a little bit straight. And the shine, Karen. Because blondes are hard to shine, and so it's crazy how good it shines up. Okay, now I'm just getting just a little bit of the oil. This can help with any flyaways, any, like if you need some conditioning, it's good to condition. It doesn't just coat your hair on the outside.
It smells good too.
Oh yeah, see, right? I wish you guys could smell this stuff. This one smells like lemons.
I say citrus.
And you guys can see, I mean, you could just go like that, you know. I am gonna, well, you don't want it back home too much. So we're just gonna leave it. Cute, how's it feeling?
Great, wonderful.
Good. And your back's gone, so you don't have to deal with that. So, and your bangs, they
I like that.
feel about.
Kind of, yeah, it's right where I want it.
Good, good, good. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it. Oh, that's fun.
I was gonna go home, but I gotta go somewhere.
Yes, exactly. You know what? I would just say to your hubby, hey, I'm so sorry. Dinner's not fixed. You better take me out.
That's right.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to turn her around so you can see one last ta-da, and then we're done. So thank you, Karen, for letting us video you again.
You're welcome.
But everybody loved it,
Thank
so I
you.
had to show them a little bit shorter. So anyway, you guys, thanks again. Thanks for all of your support. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to help, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya.